Pope Francis is in Iraq for a landmark 4-day tour. This is Pope's first international trip since the COVID-19 pandemic started. He visited an ancient church torched by the Islamic State group when it swept into the northern Iraqi town of Karakosh in 2014. After the jihadists were ousted from the town in 2016, the Al-Tahira church's imposing marble floors and columns were restored. Scores had gathered there to welcome the pontiff, waving olive branches, flags and balloons, and dressed in colorful traditional robes. Hundreds of residents lined up on the streets of the Iraqi town of Karakosh to welcome the Pope. Pope Francis arrived at the Iraqi city of Mosul, where he visited local religious leaders and held a prayer service. The Pope visited the ravished city, which was once a stronghold of the Islamic State. The region's churches and residential buildings still bear the scars of the conflict. Pope Francis said the exodus of Christians from Iraq and the broader West Asia crisis does incalculable harm to the whole society.
Come è crudele questo paese, culla di civiltà, come è crudele che sia stato colpito da una tempesta così disumana, con antichi luoghi di culto distrutti e migliaia di persone, musulmani, cristiani, i giassidi, che sono stati annientati crudelmente per il terrorismo e altri sfogliati con la forza UCC.
Pope Francis released a white dove during a prayer for the war victims. Early on Sunday, Pope Francis visited Erbil, which is considered as the capital of the semi-autonomous Kurdish region. The Pope also held a mass at a stadium in Erbil. Pope Francis held a mass in Baghdad's Chaldean Cathedral of St. Joseph on Saturday evening. The Pope was greeted by a church choir and escorted by clergymen to the altar. The pontiff became the first head of the Roman Catholic Church to preside over a mass in Iraq.
La pazienza di ricominciare ogni volta è la prima qualità dell'amore, perché l'amore non si sdegna, ma riparte sempre. Non si intristisce, ma rilancia. Non si scoraggia, ma resta creativo. Di fronte al male non si arrende, non si rassegna.
Meanwhile, the visit of the Pope has a highly symbolic value, given the importance of the Iraqi Christians in the history of the faith.
I nostri fratelli e sorelle morti sono incompatibili con gli insegnamenti religiosi.
WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.